Okay, thank you so much, Miss Aifa, our MC for today. Thank you so much, Dr. Salasia, for the sharing just now. I actually learned quite a lot. For me, it's we learn new things every day, and in your sharing just now, I learned quite a lot myself. Thank you so much, and I do hope that everybody in this seminar gained a lot from the talk just now. And then thank you to Prof. Maidia, Dr. Surina Sabir, and Dr. Dayang for having me in this seminar for the UNIMA student today. Good afternoon, everybody. And I, as well, the same with Dr. Salasia, I'm hoping that I can share my session today in both Bahasa Melayu and English because, with Malay, we can actually be a little bit more santai. Okay, but before I begin, I actually wanted to know something. If I can have the audience here comment in the chat box, I would be really grateful. I wanted to know, we have I think about 40 and I think 30 plus students here. May I know among the students here, do any of you have social media account? If you have, you type 1 in the chat box. If you don't, you type 2. Even if you have one, let's say I have Facebook, I don't have Instagram, I have TikTok. Thank you, Hirunisa, Adriana. Just okay, there's a lot there, so we know you are listening. I just wanted to know that you guys are listening, that you guys are still awake. If not, you can just go to the kitchen and take a cup of coffee so that we can have all the energy here. Okay. Right, thank you so much. I see Michael there, Miss Shasha, Michelle, Grace, and Shin. They all have one. They type in one. So all of you have social media account. It doesn't matter if you have Facebook, Instagram, TikTok is upcoming now. We have LinkedIn, YouTube. Those are considered as social media and media account. Okay, why I ask you this? Because during my time, I think I don't know about Dr. Salasia because she looked really young, so I dare not say that she's my age. But I'm 80s baby. I was born in the 1980s. So during my time, we don't have social media. And I started quite late because back then I was among the macam veteran who doesn't believe in social media. I said, Anna, I don't have to have Facebook. I don't have to do all this. I don't have to know that dance in front of the screen for TikTok. I don't have to do all that. But this is the time of the millennial, and we have to actually go in this era if you wanted to carry on during this stage. Okay, so seeing all the students actually have social media accounts, so I wanted to clap. Okay, bravo, because you are in here. Because kita tahu, okay, there's one saying that I heard lah. Okay, somebody told me that in this current modern age, if you don't have at least one social media, you don't exist. People don't know you existed. Okay, I'm not talking about whether you are an artist or you're a businessman or whatever you wanted to do. You as a person, because honestly, for me, okay, when I hire an employee, I wanted to hire an employee, I do look at what Dr. Salasia actually shared just now. It's true. Everything that she has in the slide is what I'm looking for. But at the same time, I ask for their social media account. Okay, because there you actually put yourself forth. That's one. We can see how you react to people. We can see how you actually respond to people to conversation. Okay, whether it's professional, we can actually see what exactly you yourself, instead of what you portray in front of us during the interview. Okay, I as an employer, usually I would ask for that. Okay, and number two, because if you have like a social media account, let's say you have TikTok and you have a lot of TikTok followers there, then I myself as an employee, I see, okay, this candidate, he has like a good resume in hand, but at the same time, they are the plus value. Okay, she knows how to actually post on TikTok. So this can be a good candidate for the company because we wanted a TikTok account for a company as well. Now currently, back then we know that okay, only beauty companies has TikTok account. Okay, only like beverages ataupun makanan ada TikTok account. They actually promote on TikTok. But now every company, even my friend has a law firm, they do TikTok account as well. Accounting firm, they have a TikTok account. Everybody has a TikTok account because that's the way we market our product. That's the way we market our service. And if you are an employee about to come in and you have that extra, then it's a bonus for you. So my advice is, you already have a Instagram, a social media account, make yourself visible there. It's easy because usually we are honest on our social media account. That's one. That's just a tip. Okay. So I'm gonna stick to what I have to share today. Is my journey into entrepreneurship. One, it's my experience in the industry. Two, and tips and advice for the graduates. I have only like half an hour, right, Miss Aifa? So I'm gonna go really quick because if possible, I wanted to have the Q&A session because rather than I tell everything, I cerita, I would rather prefer you tanya because then we know what to address. Okay, so to be really quick, okay, journey into entrepreneurship. Okay, yes, I'm a dentist. Dentist by profession. I graduated in 2004 as a dentist, but back then it was different because I usually give talks to UKM students. And then the question that I always get from the student is, doktor, senanglah zaman dulu doktor graduate keluar tu dapat kerja, betul. Masa zaman saya, back then, bila kita keluar, even before we come out from UKM, even before we graduate, we have our interview. With KKM, we have our interview done already. Maknanya we know that when we step out of the university, we already have a job waiting there. That was back then. But not as easy now. Even doctors and dentists, they have to go for interviews. They have to have like the skill that Dr. Salasia just shared just now. They have to have that skill as well. Okay, that interpersonal skill. So it's not as easy now compared to back then. So I worked in the KKM with the ministry for 3 years. Then I decided to start my own clinic. I decided to become a businesswoman. I have my reasons. Okay, it's too long to tell here, but to sum it up, there are two types of businessmen. There are two types. Okay, one is they get their business inherited from their parents. Okay, and another one, self-made. I come from a very, very modest family. Okay, we don't have we have nothing actually. I even grew up in a very small wooden house, and then I have all the dreams that I wanted to become successful. I wanted to become rich. I wanted to become a businessman. I wanted to become a businesswoman. I want to have my own company. That was my dream, and a dream that I want to achieve. Okay, for me, it's always believing in your dreams. Even now, if you are in the university, set your dreams. Set your dreams. What do you want to be? What do you want to do? Okay, because when you have a dream, you know where you're going. You have a path. If you have, trust me, if you have your dream, you're going to see a clear path because you're going to search for it. Okay, if you don't actually know what you want to do, then it's very difficult because you're going to go like here and there because you don't know where to go. Okay, set your dreams. Set it from day one actually. Okay, so I wanted to become a doctor from day one, and then I wanted to be a businessman. I wanted to own my own business. That's why I started Irma Randi Dental Clinic, and then starting a clinic, a business is very difficult for me because we started with nothing. I have to like kumpul duit. Starting a business, you have to have fun. Kena ada modal. And for me, I always advise. Okay, if any of you guys, okay, can you type in the chat box, whoever in here actually wanted to start your own business instead of, going into a company and kerja dengan orang. Can I have like numbers? 1, I want to start my own business. 2, I wanted to work with somebody. 3, I don't know what to do. Please, I harap I tak ada lupa nombor 3 lah kat situ. Ada tak? 1, okay, I get like Vaisnavi 1, Sarah 2, Shirin 2, Michael 1, Diana 2. I see a lot of 2 here. But there's 1 coming as well. Okay, so dia tu. Nasib baik I tak nampak 3. Kalau I nampak 3 tadi, I macam okay, Miss MC kena panjangkan sikit MA session. Okay, 1, great. So we have like a mixture in here. Ada yang nak buka business, ada yang nak kerja dengan orang. Okay, yang nak kerja dengan orang, you got all your tips there dengan Dr. Salasia. Okay, because that is the one, the most important thing is the interview. Okay, it's the interview. You have to ace it. Okay, but at the same time, As employer, kita akan do background check. Okay. And for you yang baru nak masuk kerja, you don't have any background in working. You tak ada working experience. So tak ada background check in working experience kan. But we do check out your social media. So remember, from now onwards, be strong on your social media. Okay, that's my advice. To those who actually commented number 1, the one thing you need to know when you wanted to start a business, you have to have your modal. Kena ada modal. You tak boleh buka bisnes, tak ada modal. Saya nak start bisnes, saya tak ada duit, macam mana? Jangan start bisnes. Cari duit dulu. Okay? Tapi ada sekarang ni, kalau orang yang selalu guna marketing, selalu marketing company-company yang menjual produk, selalu mereka akan gunakan. Nak berbisnes tanpa modal, join dropship. Betul. That's what most university student buat. Nak berniaga tanpa modal, join dropship. But janganlah jadi dropship sampai sudah. Dropshipper just untuk kumpul duit. You know how to berjibat cermat so that you have your modal untuk start. Because dropshipper is the only thing yang you boleh berniaga at your own pace without modal. Okay. So modal paling penting. Berapa banyak modal yang saya kena simpan? Berapa banyak modal yang saya kena simpan untuk buka perniagaan? For me, saya selalu nasihatkan simpan modal. Bayangkan 6 bulan awak berniaga, tak ada orang datang beli walau satu pun. Okay. Itu je. That's how you actually calculate. Berapa banyak modal? Bayangkan awak nak buka berniaga, nak renovate, nak apa semua, dah habis semua, siap, dah buka, nak buka pintu kedai tu, you have extra fund 6 months untuk pay salary, untuk pay all the expenses, 6 months at least. Thinking yang tak ada siapa will come to your shop or tak ada siapa will buy any product that you sell. Then you'll survive. Okay? Because you need to know that. You cannot go and I buka kedai hari ni, the first day orang datang. Okay, believe me, when I started my dental clinic, I spent like the first 3 months duduk. Back then tak ada telefon, tak ada sangat telefon yang ada Netflix ni kan. So it was really bored. So I spend duduk dekat klinik dan biasanya I baca Yasin tiap-tiap hari. Doa lah kan supaya jangan lupa berdoa. We have to berdoa untuk customer datang. Okay, I spend like 3 months doing nothing. But not doing nothing, we do marketing. That is the time when you do aggressive marketing. Okay, itu dah lain cerita lagi. Nak masuk marketing nanti panjang lagi. So entrepreneurship, make sure 6 months ada modal, bayar semua benda to sustain so that you tak rasa tercekik pada bulan ketiga atau keempat. Okay, those are the first tip kalau you nak buka business. So from now onwards, kalau rasa you nak buka business, okay, you have to think how you wanted to cari your modal. But still, nak cari modal pun belajar kena habis. Kena pegang that scroll. Kalau orang tanya saya antara business dan juga degree, yang mana satu lebih penting? Ada orang tanya saya, if you were given a choice, masuk UKM dan belajar balik ataupun start terus business, I would say I akan masuk pada UKM, belajar untuk get that degree because it's very important. Degree is something that is yours, that can never be taken away from you. Have your degree, then start your business. Okay? Jangan fokus nak berbisnes, degree tak habis. Okay, so after that, I started my Irma Randy Global Heart in skincare because I need, kita sentiasa kena ada plan B. I always believe in plan B. Why? Nanti I tell you later kalau sempat ni, macam tak sempat. Plan B, because I had sleep days. Okay, coming to 6 years into my practice, I had sleep days. I cannot get up. I tak boleh bangun daripada katil pun. So got me thinking, one day if I cannot work, okay, I punya periuk nasi tu di klinik gigi, which entails I kena pergi klinik dan cabut gigi. So one day if I cannot work, if my back actually is killing me, I cannot go, what can I do? Okay, what can I do? So it got me thinking, I need to have something, I need to have another company to run, that actually can run without me being there. That's why I opened another company. But I opened Irma Randy, I started Irma Randy Global Heart when I was in the 10th year of my clinic. Okay, another tip, in any business, okay, you have like 3 phases. Usually, this is not in the books, but this is what I usually, we have like a sharing with my business friends. Okay, 3 phases. The first until the 3rd year is where you actually wanted to build your business. The 3rd year until the 5th year is where you sangat-sangat stable. But coming to the 5th year, you akan nak expand. Masa tu you akan susah sikit because you rasa apa yang you ada is never enough. You wanted to expand because you see somebody else doing the same like you, dah expand dah. So you want to expand usually, and you will. 10th year mark, usually kalau your company can actually withstand that long, you are there already. Okay, it won't, usually susah sikit nak fail. Okay, so the 10 year mark. Okay, so on the 10 year mark, I started Irma Rani Global Berhad into skincare, personal care, and currently we are starting to sell dental care. But I jenis orang yang bila I start something, I akan buat sungguh-sungguh. Maknanya documentation, when you wanted to start a business, know what you wanted to do. Apa yang you minat and apa yang you mampu nak buat. Okay? Apa yang you mampu nak buat with the fund yang you ada. Okay? So any kind of business, you need to know, satu, what you want to start. Another one, where you want to actually bawa business ni. Ke mana? Ke mana you nak bawa business ni? From day one, I already know, I wanted Dr. Irma to go abroad. I wanted Dr. Irma, a homegrown brand, selling dekat global market. So, I complete my documentation with materi and whatnot. I do all the necessities so that by the 6 year mark, we are ready. Now is our 6 year mark. Okay, that's cerita satu lagi. And then another, Dr. Salazia tadi ada mention juga that I'm a songwriter. I'm a composer, I'm a lyricist. And why I release my own song? Because during pandemic, susah sikit you nak berkarya. Okay? But I think now is the time to be brave. Okay, you need to be brave. Kalau kata you tak boleh nak berani, you need to be brave. I akan sambung lagi pasal keberanian ni later. Ni laju betul lah ni. Okay? So that is my experience. You can actually comment there kalau you nak tanya while I bercakap ni. Takut lupa nanti sekarang. Okay? So I have like 3 different industry I jump into. Okay, 3 different story. But semua sama. All is the same. The one thing that you have to actually pegang kuat-kuat, you have to really hold dear to your heart when you wanted to do business, you wanted to jump into entrepreneurship, is you got to be brave. Number 1. Okay? Now, ini I buat nota sebenarnya. Okay? So, I'm going to look at my notes. 1 is you have to be brave. Okay, brave untuk capai apa yang you nak capai, and you have to be brave to terima apa yang akan datang hasil daripada apa yang you buat ni. Contoh I bagi contoh paling senang lah. Macam I decided to sing my own song now. Because during pandemic it's very difficult to do promotion, artist promotion very difficult. And then I have like a company I have to focus on this brand that I wanted to build globally. So what I did was, music is still my passion. Writing song is still my passion. Okay, so I still gerakkan dia and I decided to sing myself. And people ask me, are you not afraid of what people might say? Okay, you are I'm just going to tell my age. I'm a 41-year-old lady. Okay, 41-year-old makcik, but call me kakak please. Okay, 41-year-old makcik releasing a song on all the social media, on all platform. You can listen to my song on Reels dekat TikTok. You can use my song. Okay. Why? I said because I'm a composer. I'm still a composer no matter what. Apa orang kata, because when you love music, you love music. Nothing can change that. So instead of me asking another artist to sing my song, instead of me asking another artist to tell my story for me, I'm telling my story myself. I'm being brave. And whatever orang nak cakap dengan I'm just gonna, okay, you have to listen lah if people wanted to say to you kan. But it won't hurt you because it's just words. It's just word. Betul tak? Setuju tak? Any of you agree with what I said? Perkataan ayat orang boleh, lidah ni orang kata boleh setajam mata pedang. But that lidah is fixed to that body. It can never reach you. Betul tak? Betul tak? It can never reach you. If you are doing something right, if you believe in your dreams, nothing can hurt you. They are just words. Good words you ambil. Nasihat yang baik you ambil. But if it's something that actually bring you down, don't listen to it. Tak berdarah pun. Can never hurt you. Betul tak? Setuju? Yes, thank you. Congratulations. Siapa yang tulis setuju tu dah berani dah. Okay, so nanti share with me your TikTok, your Instagram, your Facebook or whatever skills yang you nak tunjuk kat sana, which gonna ace your interview afterwards when the employer tengok you punya social media account because they know you have like plus point dekat situ. Okay, tu merangkumi semua. Another one, jangan malu. Kenapa saya cakap jangan malu? Because berani dan malu tak boleh duduk dalam satu ayat. You can never say that, macam contohlah saya cakap, saya nak beranikan diri untuk nyanyi lagu saya sendiri. Tapi saya malulah. Can that happen? Cannot, right? So, berani dan malu, not in the same sentence. So, you tak boleh malu. Tak boleh malu. Okay, bila you nak pergi interview, tak boleh malu. Tolak malu you ke tepi, you just put out your best self to the one interviewing you. Because biasanya yang interview tu yang make the decision. Okay, yang tengok you tu yang akan make the decision. Alright? So, tak boleh malu, jangan malu, put your best self ke depan. Benda paling senang untuk menghakis rasa malu ialah when you masuk this kind of meetings, switch on your camera. That's the first thing yang you boleh hilangkan rasa malu you. Switch on your camera. Everybody's pretty, no matter apa you pakai pun. Pretty, you are yourself, you are special, kan? So, jangan malu. Nombor 3, jangan mengalah. Whether you nak kerja dengan orang, you wanted to jump into corporate world, you wanted to do your own business, never mengalah. If you have your dream, you jangan sesekali mengalah. Jangan sesekali buat orang buat you rasa kalah. Because mengalah tu you tau. Nobody can say awak dah kalah. You lost already. Nobody can say that to your face. Nobody can say that to my face. Selagi I tak mengalah, nobody can say I dah kalah. Betul? Setuju tak? Setuju tak? Type sikit siapa kata setuju? Siapa kata setuju? Kita tak kalah selagi belum kita sendiri yang kata kita kalah. Setuju? Thank you so much. She smile. Dr. Dayang setuju. Yes. Kita takkan kalah selagi kita sendiri tak mengaku kalah. Jangan pernah mengalah. Okay? Tapi kita kena sentiasa berserah. Nampak tak? Berserah. Ini apa yang saya pegang pada diri saya, apa yang saya pegang yang menjadikan saya di sini. Sebab soalannya di situ, macam mana saya ada di sini tu. Okay? Jangan mengalah. Menarik kat situ. Okay? Berserah tapi jangan mengalah. Dan satu lagi, yang ini dalam bisnes lah. Siapa-siapa yang nak start bisnes, kena mengaku kalah. Nampak tak? Bukan mengaku kalah bila you tak dapat your dream Bukan kat situ bukan. Mengaku kalah bila you buat salah. Okay? Mengaku. Contoh macam I banyak kali buat silap. Alamak, ada 5 minit sikit lagi sampai bawah I banyak kali buat silap in business. Banyak kali. I lost a lot amount of money. Banyak juga. Kita business, it's a risk. Every decision is a risk. Selagi I lost a lot. Money banyak hilang, tenaga banyak hilang. But berserah. Okay, at times that kita kena mengaku, I usually salah. It will. Because I kalah kat situ. Kalah dah. Bila you dah but sama bangun balik. Kenapa you mengaku you kalah bila you buat salah? Sebab kita tak nak you menghukum diri you sendiri. I never blame myself. Seriously. I pernah buat salah, but I never cakap kenapa lagi rumah. Apasal aku. Bila kita start kenapa lah aku, apasal aku buat tu dulu, you tak akan pergi depan sebab you asyik tengok belakang aja. Never look back. Depan aja. Okay? Alright, and then satu, willing to learn new things. Willing to learn new things selain daripada apa yang wajib. You go to class, you learn benda wajib. You come here, you learn new things, which is good. Okay, you have extra ilmu berbanding orang lain today. Okay, and then willing to be comfortable outside of your comfort zone. I am comfortable outside of my comfort zone. All entrepreneurs need to have that entity in you. Okay, willing to be comfortable outside of your comfort zone. Okay, paling penting tu, faham tak? Okay, and then creative thinking. Creative thinking is very important kalau you decide to do business, because at times bila business you digegar, contoh macam pandemik, sangat-sangat sukar. Sangat-sangat sukar. So, you have to be creative like me. I'm into skincare, but at the same time during pandemic, we actually diversify into medical care. Kita keluarkan sanitizers, we go supply into government punya offices, we register the needed documents semua, and we did that. So you need to be creative. When the time perlu, you kena be creative in entrepreneurship. Paling penting, okay? And then untuk okay, alright. So I think lebih kurang itu I mostly I dah cerita secara kasar. Okay, I think my 5 minutes dah up juga. But again, I rasa most of you guys yang dah masuk sini, yang dengar this sharing today, I think you did one step lebih daripada orang lain. Number 1, siapa yang komen dekat ruang komen tadi dah buat 1 step lebih daripada orang lain. Okay, dan nombor 3, siapa yang stay daripada awal sampai habis pun dah buat lebih step daripada orang lain. So I wanted to congratulate you guys. Tahniah banyak-banyak because you managed to stay from the beginning until the end. Banyak ilmu yang sebenarnya Dr. Salasia sampaikan, yang saya share, yang you takkan dapat di tempat lain sebenarnya. Sebab bila kita sharing, kita tak ada hijab dah depan ni. Betul tak Dr. Salasia? Bila kita sharing, kita keluar semua. Apa pengalaman kita, apa kita punya ups and downs. Alright? So, kalau siapa-siapa yang rasa dapat sesuatu yang bermanfaat hari ni, saya minta last tolong komen dekat chat box. 1. Nak tahu dapat tak something? Okay? Terima kasih banyak. Banyak yang dapat 1 ni. Thank you so much. So, if any of you ada benda nak tanya, I can answer the question after this. And if any of you wanted to ask more than whatever you can ask here, you can always DM me. You know my Instagram. I am on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok. I guess I'm on all social media platforms because, like I said, if you are not on there, you are non-existent. So now social media is very important. Okay, that is your first resume sebenarnya. Alright, thank you so much for the opportunity. Thanks again to ZMW and Unimas for giving this opportunity. Back to you, Miss Aifa. Thank you.